Welcome back to Indian Trace. As many of you know, this is a familiar way of starting when I'm doing a display series. But what you're going to see today are points that I would call, without a doubt, most magnificent. This group here came from a certain bin that I want to show you, and we're going to do a close-up on those, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Those are definitely worth seeing. If you're new, this tackle box, it's hard for me because a lot of this stuff is magnificent in its own realm, whether it's marble mountains or serrated quartz, like over here, or you grab something out of here, like this. If you are newer to Indian Trace, have you ever seen an atlatl weight like this or a banner stone out of this kind of material? I mean, just really great stuff. In its own right, most magnificent. But I was just led in my heart today because I've been working real hard and finding very little. It happens to all of us. But out of this bin up there, we're going to take a close-up. I mean, this is one point that was sort of the odd man out, and I left it in here. It's about 3 inches long. Just a really great piece. And all the pieces up here came from here. I don't know if the light's doing me justice here, but see if I can get it. Maybe that's a little bit better. What a unique point. North American Indian here in eastern North Carolina have been active, to say the least. But these are points that I call my most magnificent points. I mean, look at this group. Just one here in this group that I found this year. And I've been collecting for such a relatively small time compared to many of you guys. But I just want to go around this circle and check these out. And I'll just go counterclockwise, I think. Top of Smoke Alley, I found this. And I just want to, and it's a little thicker, which I don't mind, because, the group here that I call most magnificent, it's not all because they're all perfect, balanced, but they are just in their own right favorites. We all have those. These are, of course, larger. They don't fit in the regular bins, so I had to make a separate category for them. I mean, look at this thing. Found at the plateau. Indeed, most magnificent. These all exceed 3 inches. They're either 3 inches or more. And what a privilege to find in rhyolite. They're doing work like this. That came out of a tobacco field that was turned under. Look at this thing. Came from the vulture. Most magnificent, right? And it seems like at this time of day the light's just so perfect. And this was one I actually found this rare fairly recently and had it on video. But this is just incredible to me. You can see why it's in a bin I call most magnificent. One day I might put this whole frame together and call it that or what have you. But look at this piece. And this piece, to give you an idea of size on these, just to hold them in my hand. Just a fantastic piece. Found it in Notchville. It's on video, but as we all go back into the collections and check them out and reevaluate them and have a different feeling about them after time passes, just most magnificent. There is no doubt about it. That point was fun to find. That was a late season point when nothing else was being found. And look at this thing. From a field I went today and found pretty much nothing, but it just was not ready today. It's in beans. But to me, that's a magnificent point. Fantastic. I'm going to skip that one and go to this rhyolite one. Look at this thing. We'll get that other one last. Unbelievable, right? Just the smallest bit off that ear. It's a smaller ear anyway. But this is the flaking on it, and the rhyolite is just great. Of course, easily this fits into the most magnificent box. Uncommon points at this size. Eastern North Carolina. I mean, when I began, I never even dreamed of finding stuff like this. If I saw a frame like this, I'd be like, I can't even believe you find stuff like that. I mean, look at this thing. You'd think you buy that or somebody actually made it. But since I know exactly the spot, and I went by the spot, I found it today. You always revisit those things. Unbelievable right here. Easily, and easy to say most magnificent over this thing. What a great ancient hunting point. It's been seen before, but look at this. I remember the morning, it was a Sunday morning I found that. You know, if I hadn't found it myself, I'd be like, well, somebody made that. Well, yeah, they did. An ancient Indian about 5,000 years ago did. But, you know, with all you guys out there that make such great points, it'd be, if I didn't find it myself, I mean, it'd be hard-pressed to believe that you'd find something like this. It's smooth as can be, which matters to a lot of you guys down there. But that point right there, you want to talk about most magnificent. Whew. I mean to tell you. So all in all, just want to say thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in to Indian Trace. And those points right there, definitely some of my most magnificent points. Hope you find out there.